Hello guys, welcome to the part 5 of multiple choice to single answer question of the reading section. So as with the previous parts, we'll be following the tips which we were using before. So the first tip was to read the question. The question is the ancient city of Angkor. So what was the ancient city of Angkor? There are like 4 options. So was it this, was it this, was it this, or what? So to find out the answer, we need to read the paragraph. So Angkor was the site of several capitals of Khmer Empire north of Tonle Sap Lake in northwest Cambodia. So this first sentence is describing about what Angkor truly was. Like it was the site of several capitals of Khmer Empire. It was the site, like a scenery. So it was in the north of Tonle Sap Lake, which was located in northwest of Cambodia. So the first sentence is describing where the Angkor was, and let's continue further. For more about 5.5 centuries, it was the heart of the empire. So for about 5.5 centuries, it was the heart of the Khmer Empire. So let's read further. Extending over an area of 120 square miles or 323 square kilometers. So this particular phrase is talking about how much Angkor covered. And let's read further. The ruins contain some of the imposing monuments in the world. So Angkor covered like some of the imposing monuments in the world, which is including about 1,000 temples, mainly Hindus and some Buddhists. So it was this much long, and it covered like imposing monuments of temples, like Buddhists and Hindus. So now let's continue. The ancient city, however, had an extent perhaps nearly 10 times that size. And now it is talking about that ancient city had, however, 10 times that size. Means like the size, it was nearly 10 times the size of this. It's saying that the record is according to the satellite photo, which was published in 2007, and it was home to about perhaps 75,000 people. So what did you learn from Angkor, from the paragraph? So let's read the options. Was similar in size to the Tonle Sap Lake, and this answer is nowhere mentioned in the paragraph, I believe, because it was north of Tonle Sap Lake. In the paragraph, never talked about like it was inside the Tonle Sap Lake. It was just the north of Tonle Sap Lake. So this option is not exactly found in the paragraph, so this shouldn't be correct. So let's move to the second option. The ancient city of Angkor covered an area approximately 7,500,000 square meters. So it actually never mentioned this number because it only mentioned like 120 square miles or 323 square kilometers, but this square meters it did not mention. Only this is mentioned, so this should be the wrong answer. And now it is written was built on the ruins of thousands of temples. So it is the correct answer because as you can see in the sentence, the ruins contain some of the most imposing monuments in the world, including about 1,000 temples, mainly Hindus and some Buddhists. It is written that the ruins of Angkor contain some imposing monuments, but it is never mentioned that it was built on the ruins. But it's just told that the ruins contained some of the world imposing monuments. So let's read once again the paragraph. And Angkor was the site of several capitals of Khmer Empire, north of Sap Lake. That's the location, and it is just mentioning the heart of the empire, extending over 200 square kilometers. So this is about the Angkor, because Angkor means ruins, contains some of the imposing monuments in the world. So this option should be wrong because Angkor was never built on ruins. It was the ruins itself. So it was not said that Angkor city was built on the ruins of thousands of temples, because the ruins here is describing about the Angkor itself rather than talking about that ruins was contained the Angkor city. But so this should be the wrong answer. So let's look at the last option. Was significantly larger than the site today. So we found the size about here. So it's on the ancient city. However means like it is like trying to like find a find an opposite meaning to the sentence. So however, it had an extent perhaps nearly 10 times that size. That size is referring to this one. It is talking about that according to ancient satellite photographs published in 2007, it had 10 times more size than that is mentioned currently in the paragraph. So this option shoots the answer rather than this one, because this is totally wrong. This is totally wrong. This looked like it was there, but from what we see, Angkor was the ruins itself rather than it was built on ruins. So it's wrong. So this should definitely be correct, because it is it was mentioned in the paragraph that it was nearly 10 times the size. So thank you for watching.